All right, welcome back for our Aspires Keweenaw Coach's Corner here with the head coach of the Huskies, Kim Cameron. Coach, it was obviously a much closer game than that final score indicated. What was it down the stretch that allowed them to kind of pull away from us?
I thought there was two different stretches throughout the second half that really made an impact, and those were within like scoring droughts of three and a half to 4 minutes at a time. That made I thought made a huge difference. I mean, it's a I thought we played. We worked so hard to, if we get down by 8, we worked so hard to come back and we tie it, and it was like, it was almost like we took a little bit of a breath, and then all of a sudden it's 4-6 again, and it's like I didn't think we were as efficient and effective down the stretch. I thought, it felt like we were rushing with 6 minutes to go, and we just gotta we gotta learn that how much time 6 minutes is, and when we have to start pressing, and we don't have to start feeling pressure or pressing our shots. We can still get great shots. 6 minutes is a ton of time. Going into the fourth quarter is a ton of time. I feel like there was a much larger sense of urgency. Like the game was almost over going into the fourth, and we can't feel that way.
Obviously, a very good defensive team, Grand Valley State. Mackenzie Pertu, 21 points. That's a season high for her, and obviously she was one of your go-to players offensively. But it seemed like we were just struggling to find that extra scorer or two that we needed in this game. Yeah,
moving forward, it's going to need to be all 5 of them, and nobody can have an off day, and that's unfortunate. This is the first time. Lindsay's been so consistent for us for every game so far this season, and it's the first time that she kind of disappeared on us, and it's a really big important game, and really Carrie's got to make a couple of those layups, and she's got to make a couple of those threes, and both of them did a ton of other things, but honestly, it's going to take all 5 of the players that are on the floor right now to really step up, and they're going to have to do their jobs every single night. They need each other, and everybody on that team, we need each other, and that's the only option. And if one person isn't there, we're going to have a hard time.
You battled back to within 59-55 with 2:42 to go, and had a chance to further cut into that deficit, and just came up empty. And then they were able to kind of string together a couple of baskets there. Defensively, is something we broke down, or they just made some good plays?
We broke down, and they beat us to the middle, and that's where that really breaks you down, especially in our defense. We tried to switch it after they had hurt us on it a couple times, and at that point it was probably a little bit too late. We should have made that adjustment a little bit earlier. Then we missed the switching of it, and so there was a couple things that kind of ran together there. Letting Karen Duff, who's a shooter, get the first one right away, and then she was just lights out today.
She was.
And
she really was.
We never helped from the same side as the drive, and it only took a half a second to turn to look at the drive before she had it off right in our face. And she made a couple tough ones, but there was 3 that I can remember that were on us, that we have to be better defensively. We have to be in perfect position, and really moving forward, fundamentally this team is going to have to be close to perfect, and that's okay, because we can be, but we got to be better than today.
You're back at home finally, 4 straight on the road. You get to be back at home on Thursday. Thoughts as we head into next week?
Well, we got to rest. We got to be healthy. We're playing. Honestly, I think we ran out of some gas, and it's not an excuse, but we didn't have a ton of guard subs help. It's a hard place to put Elisa in, and she's that was our option, and she's not. She's a shooter, not necessarily a ball handler, so it was a hard place to sub her in, and so that was unfortunate. But we got to find ways. We told them, if whether it's you're gonna have to learn, we got to learn either by watching film or thinking or walking through, because there's not going to be a lot of stuff that we can do physically, but we got to start learning, because we're not going 1-1 for the rest of the year. There's no way, and I'm done, and we don't want to do this, so we got to do something a little bit different.
Well, thanks for taking time out, and we'll look forward to being back at home on Thursday against Hillsdale.
Thanks.